Hello, and welcome to our second episode of the Veracity Partner Talks series, where we meet with some of Veracity's integrated partners to discuss topical trends, challenges, and developments around emissions data, compliance, and connectivity in the maritime industry. In this episode, we'll be discussing data quality, with a particular focus on its importance in the introduction of the EU emissions trading scheme to shipping. Previously, annual emissions data was adequate for compliance. But now we find that precise per-voyage data is needed for settling emission allowances year-round. Daily reporting, verification, and corrections are essential, as annual inaccuracies, tolerable for EU MRV compliance, can now lead to significant financial discrepancies. Here to discuss this with me today is Jacob Clausen, Director of Performance from NAVTOR, an innovative maritime technology company and integrated partner of Veracity. Welcome, Jacob.
Thanks for having me.
So, on to our first question. As a leading voyage optimization and reporting company, how do you see it from your position as a company involved in the emissions data collection and validation to the industry?
Great question. I mean, we have for years been working with data quality in terms of complying with emission regulations, EU MRV, IMO DCS, and now also EU ETS. And we do, of course, see data validation errors happening on board, that the crew do mistakes and we need to rectify them when we get them ashore. So there's definitely a need for rectifying on the data as it arises on the shore side.
Okay. And so what steps do you in NAVTOR take to help customers improve the emissions data accuracy and reporting for the vessels?
Yeah, we have built what we call a dual layer data validation. So that entails that we do validation upon entry on board. The second layer is that we have a team of experts that validate the data and rectify it together with the crew. And the third part we do is that we facilitate that we can auto-populate data from sensor available on board.
Very good. So it's almost 3 layers of defense.
Yes.
To help improve that data right from the data collection side.
Exactly.
Very good. So with NAVTOR being a Veracity integrated partner, you have access to and use the Veracity Data Workbench to gain access to our common customer data quality feedback. How does that process and access to the Data Workbench support you to help our common customers with the data quality?
Yeah, what we get with the Data Workbench is that we get a shared view between the customer, Veracity, and NAVTOR as the data collection partner. So I think that has become much easier when it comes to getting the emission data into the verifiers. The second is that we get a shared view on the data quality and can rectify it much faster than not having a portal like that.
Very good. And so beyond the digitalization tools that both DNV and NAVTOR provide towards our customers, what do you think are the 3 main areas or activities that the industry needs to focus on to improve data quality?
Yeah, I think for the data collection on board, you need to have a plan for how you validate it on board, because majority of the errors should be rectified by the crew on board before it comes to shore. The second part is companies should have a plan for how they going to respond when these data quality issues arise. So they should have a team of, you could say, experts or people that have the right competences to resolve these issues. And the third thing is that I would say eliminating human error by leveraging sensor data in a higher degree than we see today. We have much more smarter vessels coming out, a lot of new vessels entering the market. So of course we should take advantage of that.
Yeah, very good. No, thank you for those insights, Jacob. To our viewers, we thank you for joining us today. In summary, we really do see data quality as a team effort, starting on board with the crew and the data entry, closely followed by our partners such as NAVTOR and their multi-level validation checks, and then finally with DNV's verification. We hope you've enjoyed the episode. For more information on how DNV is supporting our customers with EU ETS verification, please head to the Emissions Connect page on our DNV website or scan the QR code soon to follow. Thanks again to you, Jacob, for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You are welcome.
Really good to discuss the topic, and yeah, thanks for coming over to headquarters to us today.
You're welcome.
Very good. So hopefully that outro